Living Life in the Light. Hi, I'm AP Hill. This would be part two of the season 7 premiere. This is entitled Damned If You Don't. The last one was entitled Damned If You Do because, as you see from what I was discussing, um, this girl that was really interesting and everything about her was cool. If I had pursued that, she has a boyfriend and I would be damned because I'm trying to take something that's not, you know, she's already spoken for and it isn't to me. So, damned if you do. Well, this one was damned if you don't because there's another girl that I met through one of the dating apps and we started chatting through that dating app and some pretty interesting conversation. I mean, it was enough that she could see that I could string together words and complete sentences and follow a train of thought, and it was enough for me to see that she had very I guess she had interests. She's a runner. So anyway, and then we started texting, and then the opportunity came up Saturday night to go and see her. She said she was going to be up at the High Tone, which is a bar up here, and there was going to be a band, her friend's band, that she was going to go see, and she said, I'm going to be there with friends if that's not weird. It was kind of smart because I was thinking, she wants to meet me in a public place, obviously, and, if her friends are there, then that's even more making her feel comfortable and at ease. That could work to my advantage somehow. Might, who knows? So anyway, I didn't make a big deal of it. I was just thinking, hey, I could meet this girl tonight. I should have said no, and I wished I'd had, because I went up there and, you know, walked in, met her. This was at 9:45. I met her at 9:45. We chit-chatted and small talked for a little bit, and she was drinking a beer, which is cool. I hadn't even gotten anything to drink, and she was saying, things that she struck me as pretty spacey, just kind of, a little, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but spacey. And also, she started saying these things that started to click in my gut. My intuition was telling me that she's basically telling you that you don't have a chance with her and she wishes you would leave her alone. Not necessarily in those particular words, but she started talking about how she doesn't watch TV or movies. She's not a phone person. She's really super busy with work and also training for a 100-mile race. 100 miles. And how she was just there to support her friend's band. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be right back. Went to the other side, walked out the front door, walked home, and like I said, I met her at 9:45. At 10 after 10, I texted her that I was sorry I had left. And that was like me finally listening to my gut. Finally saying, okay, my intuition is telling me that this person is not interested. It's not going to change. And I could sit here for the next 15, 20 minutes making a fool of myself because she's not going to change her mind. Or I could take my dignity and walk out the door. So I did. And I texted her, sorry I left. And then I said, it was nice meeting you and your friend, because she had one of her friends introduced me to her. And then I was going to send her a text that said, if you want to get coffee sometime, that's cool. But otherwise, good luck on your run and good luck in your dating search. And turns out she blocked me. Now, you could say that, well, I deserve to be blocked because I walked out on her. But I mean, when I look back at it, I wasn't really walking out on her because last night was not a date. I just went up there to meet her. She was already there with her friends. She invited me to come and say hi to her, which I did. And not only was there not a click, let alone a spark, there wasn't even a click. And when she started piling on these things, like I'm so busy, I don't do my phone that often. I'm this, that, and the other. I'm like, dude, she's not interested in you. Tactical retreat, and that's what I did. So yeah, I left her standing there, but she probably obviously doesn't give a shit about that. And so, I try to be the nice guy and say, if you'd like to do this sometime, but she blocked me. So that's another reason people block you, I guess. Which I guess, in all fairness, I mean, somebody walking away from you and not coming back, um, that could be construed as, you know, I don't want to talk to you anymore. But yeah, I sure enough just walked away, and that's saying something for me. That's a change. That's doing something different from what I usually do, and which is what you're supposed to do in order to create more constructive, realistic habits and stop being so negative about yourself. So that was my part two. Damned if you don't. So I'm the asshole and get blocked because I didn't want to hang out with her anymore. And I get blocked by the girl that has a boyfriend, and I'm damned there because if I pursue her, then I'm not respecting her boundaries. So it just, I don't want to give anybody the I don't want to give anybody the impression that I'm just in this god awful hurry to get attached to somebody, because that is so not the case. That is really not the case. But I am finding this little side, like, interest of mine is kind of, it's giving me food for thought, shall we say. It's food for thought. And it's inspired me to get back into doing webisodes, which is something that I enjoyed doing before, and you know I need to do more of. And like I said, I don't know if either one of these is any good as far as a season premiere, but I mean, it's what's happening in my life right now. That's typically what I talk about, and I just wanted to get something down, just anything, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to be brainstorming, trying to come up with other topics to talk about. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever.